So hi Naren. Hi.
Hi, hi. Good
I
evening.
guess good evening. I guess you are the joiner. So previous videos are there. I'll send that YouTube link. You can watch them, and from today onwards you can follow. Or if you are
Okay.
having
So may I know like how many days the sessions are going on?
just 3 days.
Oh, fine, fine, okay.
Yeah. So I'll send you the recordings. If you are still not able to understand, you can ping me. I can re-explain you all the things. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
So am I able to understand now whatever you are saying?
Um, that
Like
uh,
you
Are you aware of anything in CSS or HTML? Anything?
no. I don't have any idea.
Okay. So what we'll do, let me start with the JavaScript today. Then, okay,
Mhm.
you can start listening to the JavaScript and simultaneously you can hear the previous classes HTML. Once you are done, I will recap all those things. Okay.
Okay.
We can do that. Is it fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us start with JS directly. Okay. Mm, so if you want to, so basically, for creating any web page, we need HTML, CSS, and JavaScript file. Now, today's class, about to tell you about what is JavaScript. Okay. So how you have created the HTML file, how to create a JS file, how to create a JS
Dot
file.
JS.
.js. Okay, name .js. Name is anything of your wish. So sample 10.js. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to connect this JS file to HTML file. Then only we will be able to see all the logic whatever we write in JS. Okay. Now to tell you, Naren, this is just an HTML page which will be shown in the browser. Okay, so I am adding some JS logic to that. I'll just tell you that. Okay, so I'm just
Okay,
opening
okay.
this, and you can see this is the web page created by us. Okay, this is simple HTML. Okay, now I will be talking about JavaScript which will be connected to this web page. Okay, understood? Okay.
Yes, yes.
For that, we have one tag called script tag. Okay. Script tag is used for the linking of JS to the HTML. Okay. So let us write the tag script source equal to the path of the JS file. What is the name of the JS file?
Big panda. Yes.
Sample 10.js. Okay. Now what will happen? This JS will be connected to our HTML page. That is the meaning. Okay. Now let us do one thing. In order to print, I told you about debugger tools, right? Whenever you click on these three icons, you get more tools, developer tools. Here you will get to know all the things like whatever code you have written. Do you people remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have this console. If you want to print or test anything, we will be using this console as an output box. Okay. Suppose if you want to print anything in that, we use one statement called console.log. Hello, I am a JavaScript file. Okay, let me just save it. What I have written, console.log, just I have written a string. Okay, one statement I have written. Are you able to see?
Yes.
You can see the file name here.
Yes.
And what is the line number?
1.
1. At line number 1 of sample.10.js, this is printed. Okay. To print anything in the console, we use console.log. Okay. And if you go to the sources, it will be visible only at the runtime. Okay, I'll tell you. So basically, this JS is used for adding logic to your web pages. Okay, so let us talk about what are variables in JavaScript. Variables in JavaScript. Variables are nothing but they are used for storing the data. For what they are used? They are used for storing data.
Storing the data.
For example, in maths, if I tell add two numbers, how will you do it?
Addition.
I say in the maths, add two numbers. What will you do?
Addition. No?
So what you will do, you will take one name, x equal to 5. You will take one more thing, y equal to 5. And you will do x plus y. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this x and y are variables here. What they are doing, they are storing this data called phi. Okay. Equal to meaning is that this value is assigned to x. That is the meaning. What is the meaning of equal to?
That is the value of
Less than 5.
Just this value is assigned for x. That's it. Nothing other than that. Okay. This value phi is assigned for y. That's it. So variables, now you understood what are variables here. X is a variable, y is a variable. Why? Because they are storing some data here. Okay. In three ways we can create variables in JavaScript. Okay. Using keywords called var keyword, let keyword, or const keyword. Using these three ways, we can create variables in JavaScript. Var, let, and const. Now, let me tell you about what is var. Okay. Now, how to create a variable? As I said, var a equal to 10. Okay. Var b equal to 5. Now, var c equal to a plus b. So what I will do, I will just print the value of c. So what will be printed? What is the value of a?
10.
What is
10.
the value of b?
5.
What is the value of c?
A plus
50.
B.
What will be
50.
printed here?
15.
15. Okay. If I do console.log of a, and if I do console.log of b. Now here it will print 15. What will be printed here?
10.
10 will be printed. What will be printed here?
5.
5.
Okay, let me just save it and let me just show you. Are you able to see?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have something called data types. This is nothing but a data. And what is its type? What is this basically? A number, correct?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
First, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Data means 10. Data type means it's a number. Yes or no?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
we have one method called type of in JavaScript to know its type, data type. Okay. If I give type of B, what will be printed now?
Number.
Number will be printed. Okay. Understood? Till here, any
Yes.
doubts? No, right? So we have different data types. Okay. We have different data types. Let me tell you some of them. One is number, one is string, and one is Boolean.
Boolean.
Going forward, I'll tell the remaining types. Okay. You know what is the number, right? This is just a number. Now, if I tell you create a variable of type string, then what I will do, I'll create one variable z. Anything in the quotations, either in a single quotation or double quotations, it is called as a string. Okay. Anything in quotations is called as a string. Now I can just give you Anusha. Okay. And let me just do console.log of z. If I want to, give one more console log, what I can do, I can just give one comma and I can write type of z. Okay, just I'm separating with comma. That's it. Okay. Now what will be printed?
Anusha.
Anusha, comma, what is this?
Name.
String.
What is the
Let me
type of z? What are,
String.
what are the types I said? 3 types, right? It's a string.
String.
string type.
Anything in quotations is called as a string.
String.
Okay. Now, suppose if I give something, what is its data type? What will be printed here?
Number.
Number. What I said? Anything
String.
in quotation is
Anything.
called as a string. Okay. Anything in quotations is called as a string. It will print number. This will print a string. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can see, right? Now, what is a Boolean data type? Anybody, any idea? What do you mean by a Boolean?
Zeros and ones.
Boolean means true or false. Okay.
True.
True or false. For example, where x equal to true. Okay. If I do console.log of x, what will be printed? What will be
True.
printed? True will
True,
be.
true.
If I give type of x, what will be printed?
Boolean. Boolean.
Boolean will be printed. Okay. Understood these 3 data types?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are called as primitive data types. Okay. Data types are divided into 2 types. Those are primitive data types. And other one I'll tell you in the next class. Just remember that primitive data types are number, string, and Boolean. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt till now? Any doubt till now?
No, ma'am.
No.
Now I'll tell you about internals of how JavaScript will work. Okay. Now we are talking about variables. Now I said var a equal to 10. And if I do console.log of a, what will be printed?
Ma'am. 10.
10.
Printed 10 will be.
10.
Okay. I'll show you something. So, but what if I remove this console log and place it above? What will be printed? Any idea, anyone? You
It is
understood?
also print.
Random value. 10.
Okay, it will not print any random value. I'll tell you. Okay. How to extend this? Okay, let me try telling you. Even before a single line of code got executed, okay, an execution context will be created in JavaScript. Okay, one big box like thing will get generated. That is called as execution context. Execution context. Okay, in this execution context, there will be two things. Okay, one is memory phase. Yeah, this is good. One is memory phase and one is code of execution phase. Okay. So what happens even before a single line of code got executed, memory will be allocated for all the variables. Okay. How many variables are there here in our file?
One.
One.
One. What is it? What is the name of that variable?
A.
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 So memory will be
A.
allocated for A and it is assigned with a special value called undefined. What is the special value that is assigned? Undefined.
Undefined.
Okay. In the code of execution phase, what will happen? Line by line, the code will get executed. Okay. So after memory phase has been completed, what will happen? It will come to the first line. What is there in the first line? What is there?
Console.log.
Hello.
Console.log of hello, I am a JavaScript file. So what will happen? There will be some console in the browser. It will just print hello, I am a JavaScript file. What is there in the second line? Nothing. Third line, nothing. Fourth line, nothing. Fifth line, nothing. Sixth line, nothing. These are comments in JavaScript. Comments means this code will not get executed. You people remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, these are the comments. Okay. And what is there at the line number 7?
How to print
Console.log
A.
of console.log of A. But what is the A value currently?
10.
Undefined, right?
Undefined.
So undefined will be printed. Okay. What is there in the next line?
A value.
Var
A.
A equal to 10.
10.
So when
10.
that var A equal to 10 has been executed, undefined will be replaced with 10.
10.
Understood? That's why if you print a console.log after, what will happen? It will take the value of 10. But if you print this console log even before assignment, what will be printed?
Undefined.
Okay. Now let me show you this thing visually. Where is that? Are you able to see the JS code right now?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see one thing called global here window. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
For global. Not even one line of code got executed. Okay. You can see, is there a variable A here?
Undefined.
What is its
Undefined.
value? Undefined. Okay. Now let us go to the next line. Okay. Now you can see A is replaced with 10, right? Undefined is replaced with 10. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is how the JavaScript works behind the scene. Okay. even before a single line of code got executed, an execution context is created. That execution context is divided into two parts. One is the memory phase and one is the code of execution phase. Memory will be allocated for all the variables and it is assigned with a default value of undefined. Okay. And then line by line code will get executed. Understood? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Any doubt? No, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now, just a moment. Okay. Now, let me tell you about some of the operators. Okay. Where A equal to 10, where B equal to 5. Now, let me do console.log of A plus B. What will be printed now?
15.
15 will be printed. Correct? Now, if I give Anu here, if I give Shah here, now what will be printed?
Anusha.
Anusha will be printed. This plus is also used as string concatenation. So concatenation means combining the things. So apart from doing the addition, it also combines the strings. Whatever is their previous value, that will just get appended to Shah. So Anu plus Shah, it will be Anusha. Okay. Suppose if I give was C equal to VNK. And if I give, so how it will print? It will print Anu plus Shah.
Shavin.
So execution will happen, if you can see, from left to right. Okay. Anu
Yes.
Shah plus VNK. Anusha VNK. Okay. If you want to see. Sorry. You can see it, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if I do C plus A plus, now what will be printed?
VNK Anusha.
VMK.
VNK Anusha. Very good. Now, we'll go little deeper. Let me give a value 10 here and let me give Shah here. So, what will be printed right now? What is its data type?
Number.
What is its data type?
String.
String.
Anything with string always gives you a string. We are trying to add anything with a string, it will always give you a string. So what will happen? 10 will be appended to Shah. So what will be printed? 10 Shah will be printed. Simple. 10 you are adding for Shah. What will be printed?
Tensha.
10 Shah. Okay. Now you can see it. Just give me a moment. I guess my manager is pinging. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, let me check screen. Yeah. Now let me do one more thing. Let me give it 20 and let me give was C equal to 30. Now let us try A plus B plus C. Now what will be printed?
60.
20, 30.
Sorry. What will be printed?
10,
60.
20, 30, ma'am.
10, 20, 30 will be printed. You mean to say
30, 30.
30, 30 will be printed. Very good. Why? Because I said execution will happen from left to right. What is there at first place? A is there. What is the value of A? What is the
10.
value of A? 10. Okay,
10.
10 plus. Next, what is the next variable? What
20.
is the next variable?
20.
B. And its value is 20.
B, ma'am.
Okay. Its type is a number. Its type is a number. So, number plus number will give you a
Number.
number. Then what you are doing? This 30, you are adding it to a string 30. Number plus string or string plus number will give you a string.
String.
So it will be 30, 30. In the form of string. It will not be a number. Okay. Understood? Any doubt till now?
No, ma'am.
Naren, are you able to understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you can say it. Any doubt? Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Now
No.
we
No.
do one thing. Now let us try A plus C plus B. Now what will be printed?
40.
10, 30, 20.
Sorry, can you repeat it, Nandini? I said
10, 30, 20.
very good. 10, 30, 20. So what happened? What is the value of A? 10. Okay. What is the value of C? 30. It's a string. So what they will do? They will be concatenated. They will be combined, which will give you a string 10, 30. For that, what you are again trying to do? You are trying to add a number again to the string. What will happen? String concatenation will happen and it will give you 10, 30, 20. Understood? Rama, Gayatri.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how you will be doing. Okay. Now I want to tell you about two operators. One is double equal to and one is triple equal to. Okay. Now, suppose I have one variable A equal to 10. Okay. Now I have one more variable B equal to 10. If A value equals to B, then I want some statements to get executed. For checking any condition, we use something called if statement in JavaScript. Okay. So what you will write? You want to check if. Okay. What I am trying to tell, if A's value is equal to B, then I want to print console.log of both A and B values are same. Okay. If they are not same, if I want to execute something, then I will keep something called else and then I will give one more block and I will give console.log of A and B are not equal. So what I am basically doing here, double equal to is used for checking the values. It is just used for comparison. So 10 is equal to 10, true or false?
True.
If it is evaluated to true, this block will get executed. Okay. If it is evaluated to false, this block will get executed. That is the meaning of else. So I told you, right, flower braces we give for writing a block of code. Okay, that's
Yes,
why we use a flower brace here. Okay. Now, so what will be printed? This will be printed or this will be printed?
both A and values are
Both
same.
are A.
So line number 14 will get printed. Yes.
Yes.
Let me reload it.
Yes.
You can see it, right? Now,
Yes.
if I give a value as 5, now what will be printed?
A and B are not equal.
A and B are not equal will be printed. Okay. So to check a condition, we use something called if statement. To compare the values, we use something called double equal to. Okay. And I want to show you one more thing. Now what will be printed?
Both are not
Not
A
equal.
and B are not
Equal.
So it will print both values are same because double equal to just check the value 10 equal to 10 or not. Okay. So we have one more thing called triple equal to, which checks the value as well as data type. Okay. Now first I'll tell you this. So I am telling both A and B are same will be printed. Are you able to see? So double equal
Yes.
to just check the value 10 equal to 10 or not. Okay. But if I give triple equal to, it will check the value as well as its data type. First, we will check the value 10 equal to 10 or not equal. Correct. Then what is the
Yes.
data type of A?
String.
What is the data type of B?
Number.
Number.
String equal to number?
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
No,
So
ma'am.
what will be printed?
A and
A
B.
and B are
A
Not
and
equal.
B are not equal
Not
will be
equal.
printed. Okay. So triple equal to is used for strict equality. Strictly checking the values, we use triple equal to. Just to compare the values, we use double equal to. That is the difference. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you want to multiply, we use something called star, where C or X equal to A star B. Okay. So just for multiplication purpose, we use star. Understood?
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
very
Yes.
clear. Yeah. So, okay. Now, let me tell you about the other stuff. Like I said, var keyword, right? Now I'll tell you about the remaining two, let and const. What are the three ways to declare variables? Var keyword is used, let keyword
A
is
let
used, const
const.
keyword is used.
const.
Okay.
Const.
Now, in case of var, you can see there is one global object called window object. Okay. So, all the variables which are declared with var keyword are attached to this global object. You can see one global object here, right?
Yes.
So if you declare anything with var keyword, they will get attached to this window object. But in case of let and const, they were allocated a different memory space. I'll show you that. So instead of var, let me give let b equal to 10. Now let me just refresh. Now, apart from global, you can see something called script. Yes or no?
Yes.
And
Yes.
what is the variable that is present here?
B.
What is its
Undefined.
value?
Undefined.
Are you able
Undefined.
to see any b variable here in the global object?
No, 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 no.
No. So let and const variables are allocated a different memory space. Okay. Now, if I want to access or print the value of b, what will I do? I'll just do console.log of b. Okay. Now, what will be printed?
Big 10.
10 will be printed. Now, if I remove this console log here and if I place it here, what will be printed?
Undefined.
Undefined.
We will not get undefined, but we will get an error. Okay, that is because let and const variables are allocated a different memory space. They are in a zone called temporal dead zone. Until they were declared and initialized a value, we cannot access them. If we try to access them, we will get an error that is called a reference error. Okay, so let us just run this. Are you able to see some error here?
Yes.
What is the error states?
Reference.
Reference error
Yeah.
cannot access B before the initialization. Able to understand? So we cannot access let and const variable even before we are declaring them. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I remove this, you clearly observe it. And what will be printed at line number 14?
Nothing.
Nothing. What is the initial
Error.
value for a variable?
Error.
Sorry?
Undefined initialization.
Undefined will be printed. What is the initial value? We are not assigning any value. For assignment, we use equal to. Yes or no? Or we can, I'm not
Yes.
assigning any value. I'm just declaring my variable b. And I'm just trying to access its value. So any variable, what is the default value?
Undefined.
Undefined. That's it. Understood? Any doubt in this?
No.
Yeah, so I guess it's enough for today. We'll just summarize, okay? And we'll help Narain also to understand few more things in the HTML, okay? So what are the 3 ways we can create a variables using what are the 3 ways? What are the keywords?
Where let const.
Where let const.
Var, let, and const.
Let
Const.
Okay? In case of var variable, to which object it will get attached to?
Global.
Global object, that is the window object. Yes or no?
Window.
You can see it here,
Yes.
right? It will get attached to a global object. You can see it here, right? Okay.
Yes.
And whenever any JavaScript file is executed, what will happen? An execution
Two are
context will
created,
be
memory
created.
and CUDA.
An execution context will be created. What are the 2 phases that are there in the execution context?
Memory
Memory
and
space.
code of execution.
Memory phase and code of execution phase. What is the default value for what will happen in the memory phase basically? What will happen in the memory
Variables
phase?
are declared.
Memory will be allocated.
Variables are different.
Variables are allocated with memory and assigned with a default value undefined. Memory will be created for variables in the memory phase and assigned with a default value undefined. In code of execution phase, what will happen?
Line by line execution of the code will be there.
Line by line code will be executed. Understood? Till here, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Which
No.
operator is used for the string concatenation?
Plus.
Plus. Okay. And So what will be printed here?
Error.
Error.
Difference error.
Error will be printed. So if I give it here, what will be printed here?
Undefined.
Defined.
Will be printed. Okay. And what is the difference between double equal to and triple equal to?
Double equals to printed as a
Mm.
double equal to printed as a string and as a number separate.
What is double equal to is used for? How is triple equal to is used for?
It checks only the
Double e-
number are
Double
equal or not,
equal to
but the triple equal to checks the type and also the number.
double equal to is just used for checking the value. It will just compare only the values and it will return either true or false. If the values are same, it will return true. If the values are not same, it will return false. Similarly, triple equal to, it will check values. Apart from values, it will also check its data type. If both are same, then only it will print true. Otherwise, it will give you false. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
To check a condition, what we use? If you want to check anything for that, what we use?
If
If statement
if
is okay. That condition we will give inside if. If it is evaluated to true, which line will get executed?
Else
if block.
condition.
Line number 21 will get executed. If it evaluated to true, 21 will get executed. If it evaluated to false, 23 will get executed. That's why it is else. If else. Okay. If it is true, execute this, else execute this. That is the meaning. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Naren, to tell you, so HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is used for creation of the web pages. Okay. So here I want to tell you about the structure of how an HTML page look like. So the first line contains something called doc type HTML. So its meaning is, can someone tell what is its meaning?
This document is HTML doc.
This document is an HTML5 document. Okay. To tell that, we use this doc type HTML syntax. So basically tag means this thing is less than symbol and the greater than symbol and some content. Okay. This is called as a tag. And HTML element means start tag and some content and end tag. End tag is denoted with slash. Okay. So this is known as an HTML element. Okay. So every HTML starts with HTML root element. If you can see HTML here and it is ending with the slash here. And it is divided into two parts. One is the header section and one is the body section. Whatever you want to see basically in the Chrome, that has to be written in the body section. Okay. Naren, are you able to understand?
yes, yes, Anju.
Okay. Suppose if we want to create one paragraph, what we need to do?
P tag is used.
If we want to
We should,
create
we should
a
write the
paragraph,
inside.
sorry,
We should type inside the bracket,
inside
inside head.
No. If you want to see anything, that visible portion should be there in the body section. In the body. Okay. So you can see in the header, I have written something called styles and script, but not related to anything of the HTML tags. Okay. If you want to see anything visually, that will be present only in the body section. Okay. So we will be writing all of the P tags, headings, everything inside body section. Okay. So I'll just give it like hello, welcome. Are you able to see hello, welcome here?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And if you want to create heading, okay, just like this, headings, how many types of headings are available?
6.
Exact.
What are they?
H1,
H1,
H2,
Tell.
H,
H,
H3, H4, H5, H6.
H1 to H6 basically. Which is the highest heading, bigger heading?
H1,
Which is the lower heading?
H6.
H3.
Okay. So you can see this is H1, H2, and we can similarly create H3. So you can see it here, right? So these are the different types of headings available. Naren, I'll provide you the video. You just watch it. If you don't understand anything, you can ping me. Okay. If you are having any
Okay.
doubts or if you don't understand anything, you can ping me directly. So I said
Okay.
two types of data types are available in JavaScript. One is primitive data types. What comes under primitive data types?
Number, string, boolean.
Number, string, boolean. The other one is non-primitive data types. One is primitive data types and other one is non-primitive data types. Okay. Non-primitive data types are arrays and objects. I'll tell you what they are, but for time being, remember that non-primitive data types means arrays and object. Primitive data types are string, number, and boolean. Okay. So which function is used to know the data type for a variable?
Type of.
Type of. Okay. So if I just give type of, it will give me its data type. Okay. And how many phases will be there in an execution context?
2.
What are they?
Memory and code of execution.
Memory phase and code of execution phase. Okay. So do you people know about stack? Did you hear the word stack?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what do you mean by that?
Memory space, ma'am.
Okay. So a stack is nothing but it's a kind of data structure which looks like a bucket. Okay. So what is the speciality of a bucket? It is closed at one end and it is opened at another end. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
It is closed at one end. Bucket is closed at one end, right? And it is opened at another end. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
H1.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Suppose if you keep some round disk in that. For example, I'll keep disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, disk 4, which will completely occupy the space in the bucket. Which one I can take first out?
Last one.
Last one. That is known as a stack. Whatever goes in first in, that will come as a last. Yes or no? Whatever comes at last will be picked up first. Okay. This is known as a stack. It is closed at one end, and whatever we give at first, it will come at last. So similarly, whenever execution context is created, one stack also will be created. Okay, I'll show you that. So what I said, a stack is closed at one end. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
it will look like this. A stack. Okay. And whenever any execution context is created, it will be pushed to the stack. Okay. And this stack in JavaScript is called as call stack. What is it is called as?
Call stack.
Call stack. I will even show you that call stack for you. Okay. Let me just keep a debugger. You can see something called call stack here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now if I just reload it, you can see something is there in the call stack. Yes, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that? What is there? Anonymous. Okay.
Anonymous.
Once the file got executed, are you able to see anything in the call stack? Are you
No.
able to see anything in the call stack? No, right? So what
No, no.
basically happens, so whenever any file is executed, okay, a execution context will be created and that will be present in this call stack. So whatever is there at the first, that piece of code will get executed and it will be removed. After the code has been completed, it will be no longer there. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll repeat these concepts tomorrow as well. Please watch the video and come back for tomorrow's class. I will ask some questions. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.